Hey, all you cool cats and kittens. This is Carol Baskins here, and I'm going to do questions 12 and 13 from your 7-1 homework on translating parabolas. So this one's going to have lots of parts, and I did break up the videos because I was worried it would be too long. This is one where we're going to have to complete the square and make it look right, okay? So the strategy is to get the squared term and its friend on one side. So the x squared and the 4x go together. Leave some space and move everybody else on the other side, so it's a negative 2y and a negative 6 after I subtract it. Find the magic number. The magic number is half of this 4, which is 2. 2 squared is 4. So when I put plus 4 here, make sure you put plus 4 there. That gives me an x plus 2 squared. The whole reason I picked the magic number was so I could write this guy like this, half of whatever this number is. And that is a negative 2y minus 2. So I know that the x is squared, but I need the number in front here. So you divide both pieces by whatever is in front, which is a negative 2. And that leaves me with a y and a plus 1, because negative 2 divided by negative 2 is positive 1. They do not ask me this, and I really wish they did. But the first thing you're going to have to do is tell me what the vertex is. The vertex comes from x and then y. Change the sign, change the sign. That's negative 2, negative 1. I'm going to do a little sketch so I know what's going on. X is squared, so it's smiling or frowning. 4p is negative. So 4p is negative 2, which means it's actually frowning. Find out what the p is, because that will tell me how far away my focus is, and it's negative 1/2. So from this point, because the focus is on the inside, I will go down a half, and that is my focus. So where am I? I'm still at negative 2, but I'm down 1.5 now. I don't know if it'll take the decimal or not. And it will. The directrix will be above it a half. So my vertex is here. Above it a half is going to be y equals a number, and y is going to be negative 1/2. They're going to make me graph it again. Yeah, I'm sorry about all this graphing. This is not ideal. Okay, so what do I have here? Negative 2, what did it say? Negative 2, negative 1. Sure. Negative 2, negative 1 is here. Oh, sadness. And I already deleted my equation. Let's write that down here. X plus 2 squared is negative 2 times y plus 1. Okay, so what I was trying to explain to you on the last problem that I thought I probably really screwed you up on is that you're going to have to square root here. So sometimes it's easier to make this so that like this side could end up being something that square roots nicely, like a 4 would be good. So if this is negative 2, I need y plus 1 to be negative 2 as well, so that I can get 4 there. So if y was negative 3, if y is negative 3, then I get x plus 2 squared is negative 2 times negative 3 plus 1, which is 4 when you multiply. So x plus 2 squared will equal 4. Square root both sides, and I get x plus 2 equals 2. Subtracts 2, and you get 0. So x is 0 when y is negative 3, and that will tell me how wide my parabola should be. If you have a hard time, oh, no. What'd I do? Would I click? Did I click something? Did not like it? Oh, check answer. That was a spinning wheel. Probably screwed something up. Oh, good job. Thanks. Thanks. Like that. Okay, again, I think the graphing is going to be hard for you. Try not to get hung up on that. If we need to talk about that whenever we take the test, we will. But I don't want you to freak out about the graphing. Okay, the rest of the stuff I want you to be able to get though. Okay, so the y is squared, so get the y squared with its friend this time. So y squared minus 3y, and move the x and the 5 over there. So it's a positive x and a minus 5 when you move them. Ooh, this is disgusting. Okay, so make sure you get your calculators out and make sure you don't hate me too much. Okay, half of 3 squared. So 3 divided by 2 is 1.5. I square it, and I get 2.25. So I'm going to add 2.25 to both sides. This is horrible. I'm really sorry this is happening. Okay, so half of 3 is negative 1.5, and that's squared because that's why we wrote it this way. And then you'll take the negative 5 plus 2.25, and that's x equals negative 2.75. Okay. So now the jerks are not going to ask me for the vertex. They're just going to ask me for a focus. So I'm going to just use my brain here. And I'm going to find the vertex first because that's what my teacher tells me to do. She seems to know what she's doing. I guess I just write extra signs here, all the little extra equal signs for you. X comes from X, Y comes from Y. Change the signs, change the signs. So 2.75, 1.5 is my vertex, which is a big joke. I'm really sorry this is happening. I should have previewed this before I signed it. Like, if you want to cry a little, you can, and then just move on from it. Like, if you don't want to do this, no one even cares. Okay, so you can just move on, and I'll give you the P. All right. Now, y is squared. So it's either a C or a backwards C. Oh, no, nothing's in front of this parenthesis. I'll just put a 1 there. So 4p is 1, and p is a fourth, which means it's positive, and it's a C. C is for cookie. So the focus has to go on the inside, so I'm going to the right. I don't even know where I'm at. I'm at 2.75, up 0.5. So the focus is actually going to be here at 3. That's convenient. 3, but I'm still up 1.5. Okay, so that was a really sad thing that just happened. I'm really sorry about that. Okay, it says nice work. So if you get that far, that's good. The directrix will go the up and downers. So let's x equal this time over a quarter as well. So instead of going over 2.75, I'm not going over quite so far. I'm only going to go over 2.5. X equals 2.5. They're going to ask me to graph this. I just know it. Yeah. Okay. This is ridiculous and stupid. So if you don't want to graph it, that will be fine. But I'm going to graph it just to show I can. If I get it wrong, don't judge. Most of you will already stop by now anyway. So I don't even know if I can. Oh, they gave me little halvers. That's nice. Because I don't even know if they're going to let me put this vertex here. I want the C is for cookie. 2.75 will be like here. Oh, yeah, look at that. They do let me do it. It's going by, someone's going to cry about this. Because it's going by, oh, I don't want, make that one go away. Oh my God, what is happening? 2.75 up 1.5. I think it's here. Dot. Oh, I have to click it. This is so bad. Okay. Oh, I did the wrong one. Is this a joke? Okay. And now it's going in the C direction. So what can we plug in here that will work out nice for us? This is all going to be garbage. I got to subtract 2.75 and square root it. So let's plug in 6.75 for X. That'll be good. Oh, no, it won't because I can't go 6.75. This is all ridiculous. Just don't even graph it. Just don't even graph it. If I plug in, why can't they make this graph bigger for me? Okay, make it 3.75. That'll be good. Do that. Make it 3.75 for X, because that will give me 1. Plug in 3.75 for X, and I get Y minus 1.5 squared equals 1. Square root all your friends. It's 1. That's nice. And then add 1.5. That's what we wanted. Okay, 2.5, 3.75 go together. So I plugged in x was 3.75. And then where did I end up with at 2.5? That is just a lot. That's a lot there. You're not going to like that. Okay, just don't even graph it. The graphing is horrible. It made me want to cry. And I actually kind of like doing this. So good luck. Just get 20%. You'll be fine.